Welcome back again to another video. So in this video I'll just get straight to the point. I just want to show you guys this other concept. Some of you are familiar with it, some of you have learned it about 3 to 5 years ago. For those who've been socializing with me on Facebook for a long time, know that this has been there for a long time. I learned this from Mr. Henzo Shadow Coach. Credits to him, Mr. Shadow Coach, and also Mr. Manso Sapari from Malaysia. I'm just passing credits to the masters. That's where I learned it from. When I was still learning supply and demand and some of the supply and demand concepts. Okay, so usually I find it very useful. Like, it does really work for me. Not knowing on your side how it will work, but usually it works for technical analysis. Okay, like just for basic technical analysis, right? So I just want to show you guys how to apply this in a simpler form. Maybe if you want to scalp or you want to day trade, especially for most of you who are trading Nasdaq, gold, Bitcoin, or the volatility indexes, or what you call them, synthetic indices. Okay, so on the setup here, many of you are familiar with it. Okay, always make sure that you have always make sure that you have 1, 2 or more resistance levels. Okay, for us to consider this as a significant resistance level, it should have at least 2 or more levels. Okay, so as you can see here, for example, in this scenario you have 1, 2, 3 resistance levels, right? Even if it was just 1 and 2, we still consider it as a significant level. Okay, so always make sure that it's a minimum of 2 touches, okay, on your level. So always check that whenever price breaks your significant resistance or significant support level, the price always leaves a fail to return zone here. Okay, there's a zone that is left here which is called fail to return. Sometimes it may be because of maybe this was a significant supply zone. Maybe there was a supply zone here which caused the price to turn multiple times here, and when the price was engulfed in the very same supply or resistance level, it left a swap zone here which has turned to demand. So our main objective is to wait for the price to turn back to our level and buy here. Okay, I'm not gonna explain much and say the institutions or what, explain the theory and stuff. No, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Shout out to those who explain it, though, no disrespect, but I just want to get straight to the point so that you can be practical on the chart too. So let me explain again. Always make sure that you have 2 or more resistance levels, right? Or 2 or more support levels. So as you can see here, we have 1, 2, 3 levels. As the price was bouncing back on this level multiple times, then the price left a fresh demand zone here, which we call an FTR. So we have to wait for the price to return to our demand zone, which is in alignment with our resistance level. So in that case, let us go to the price chart so that I show you this on the price chart. So if you had to apply this on the price chart, right? Let us say, maybe for example, you go to the 4-hour time frame, which is a better okay, yeah. So let us say, maybe for example, we have this level here, this level here. So as you can see here, on this level here, we do have support number 1, then we have support level number 2, or we can just push it further till this level here. We can say this is support number 1, support 2, 3, multiple reactions, as you can see on this level, right? So as you can see, also the price engulfed from our level in a significant manner, but that doesn't matter. So of which means in that case we'll have to look for a zone around this area here. It doesn't really have to be specifically on this line here or on this level. Sometimes it can be above, whereby we say this supply zone is the reason why this level failed, right? So we'll have to look for our supply zone around this area, right? So those are our 2 support levels there. You can say S1, then this is S2, right? And furthermore, I'm not gonna explain too much. Then another scenario that we can use, we can say that if we had to take supplies, sorry, a demand zone scenario, we will say that as you can see, we have a level here. So you can see this was our first resistance level, second resistance level, third touch, fourth touch, and so on, right? So as you can see, the price touched multiple times on our level. Then after touching multiple times on our level, the price engulfed the zone and left failed to return zone share, right? So as you can see, the zone was not straight in alignment with the line, but it was closer around this area here. So as you can see, we do have a demand zone which held the price here, right? So I'm not yet done. So for us to make this method to work effectively, or in a best way to make it high probable, you can still apply the same approach that I used, that I've been showing you guys, whereby you'll have to look for the initial trend first. You'll have to look for the initial trend first. So after determining the initial trend, then that's when you can take a setup that is in alignment with your trend, right? So let us say, maybe for example, if you had to say maybe you're in a downtrend in GBPSD, if it's a downtrend, of which means you'll have to look for whereby the price engulfed a major support level, right? So let me show you guys without having to speak too much. So GBP USD on the monthly time frame, we can see that the price is rejecting from a monthly supply zone here, but you can see that the current month, as you can see, it has been rejecting to the upward side, but we don't know why it has been going up. As you can see this rejection here, and you can see we have a rally base rally demand zone, 1 2 3 rally base rally demand zone here. So we can say that in that case, let me check something, sorry. You can say that we'll have to go to the weekly time frame to verify where the price is coming from on the weekly time frame. On the monthly time frame, right? So let us go to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that the price was rejecting from this rally base drop supply zone here. Then on the weekly time frame, you can see that the price is started rejecting from this weekly demand zone here. As you can see, we have a drop base rally demand zone, and the price has been rejecting from it, even though it's not that much high probable. So let's see. Okay, so for now we'll focus on buy opportunities, right? For the fact that the current market price is currently rejecting from this monthly demand zone here, which means it's a rally based rally demand zone, and you can see the current month has been rejecting from it. Then on the weekly time frame, the price is rejecting from the very same zone which is within our monthly demand zone, but here it's a weekly demand zone. It's a drop based rally with a significant move, and the price has been rejecting from it. So on the daily time frame, you can see that the price is also rejecting from a daily demand zone. So in this case, you are not focusing on the daily time frame. You will skip to your 4-hour time frame. Please pay attention to this one. Skip to your 4-hour time frame. So on your 4-hour time frame, make sure that what am I doing? On your 4-hour time frame, make sure that you look at the current market price. From your current market price, you look for the closest or the nearest significant resistance level which have been engulfed. A significant resistance level which has been engulfed, which is closer to the current market price. So in this case, we'll focus on this level here. As you can see, this is our current market price. If we had to go down on the left, that's our resistance level, right? So as you can see here on our resistance level, we have resistance number 1 here, resistance number 2, and the price engulfed it, right? let me delete this here. So this is resistance number 1. Resistance number 2. Oh, sorry. Yo, what am I doing, man? Oh, so this is resistance number 1, resistance number 2, and the price has just engulfed it, as you can see. So which means you'll have to look for a zone around this area here. Around this area here, we'll have to look for a buy opportunity. So let us just mark with our rectangle just in case. Already you can see we have a top base rally demand zone, but I don't think it will be a high probable zone due to the risk size. As you can see, it's about 35 pips, okay, which is exceeding 20 pips. Like I said, your zone should always be 20 pips or less. So even here we are going to apply the very same rules, whereby we look at time at the level of zone, then how the price hit the level of zone, right? So sorry for the disturb. So in this case, we'll also apply the very same rules here, which is time spent at the level, and also how did price leave the level or the depend, right? So the first one that we look at is time spent at the level, right? So let us keep refining our zone in the smaller time frame till we get a low risk and high reward zone, right? So you can see this one, it's still exceeding 20 pips. Let us keep refining. Even this one, it's still exceeding 20 pips. We cannot pick it as our zone. Good shot, good shot. So as you can see, we do have a rally base rally demand zone here. We do have a rally base rally demand zone which is closer to our significant resistance level here. So you can pick this demand zone here. As you can see, if you have to check the risk size, it's about 7 to 8 pips, which is less than 10 pips, right? So it's about 7 to 8 pips. So as you can see, this is a low risk zone, of which means your stop loss will be a few pips below your zone here, and your entry will be here, of which means you don't have to risk much of your capital. Even if it happens that you lose, you're not gonna lose more of your capital unless you used your whole margin, then you get margin call. So you can see here we have this demand zone here. Then if you had to check using our rules, time spent at the level, like I said, it should be a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 6 candles. So as you can see here in this area, we have 1 with this bullish candle, which is our rally, then 2, which is our base, this bearish candle, then 3 with this one. So which means it meets the requirements. Like I said, it should be a minimum of 3 to a maximum of 6 candles. Then how did price leave the zone? Like I said, the price should always leave the zone in a significant bullish manner. As you can see here, we have this bullish candle here which was leaving our zone, then followed by another bullish candle. I always said it, if it's a significant manner, it should be a bullish candle followed by another bullish candle. Okay, if it had to be a supply zone, it should be a bearish candle followed by another bearish candle. So as you can see here, we have a bullish candle followed by another one, which tells us it's a strong imbalance, right? So we do have this demand zone on the GBPUSD for buy opportunities. I highly recommend that you either scalp or day trade on such analysis or such scenarios, right? And I'm guarantee you guys this will work for you. Just have to be consistent. Don't rush the method, back test it, and always make sure that the zones that you are picking are aligning with your trend. If you are not sure with the trend, please do not hesitate to reach out to me on my Facebook or my Telegram. Always willing to assist anyone. I will explain in regards of the trend, because I know that's where it gives a lot of people a challenge, right? So let us move on to the next pair. Someone asked me to do Bitcoin USD. Okay, so Bitcoin USD monthly time frame, as you can see, price has been dropping on Bitcoin USD monthly time frame after engulfing this significant supply zone here. We can see it's our all-time high, right? Price just broke this all-time high. We're not gonna focus on that. So Bitcoin USD, you can see the price has been rejecting to the upward side here. The current month the price has been going up. So let us check why the price has been going up. So as you can see here, there is an ongoing activity here, but we'll see on the daily time frame, right? I just wanted to see why the price is going up. So as you can see, there is a hidden zone around this area here. The price was rejecting from this level, but it didn't respect this demand zone here. So let me check properly. So as you can see on the daily time frame, we do have a rally based rally demand zone here, which caused the price to go up, right? So for now, we'll focus on bullish opportunities or buy opportunities on Bitcoin, for the fact that the price is rejecting from a hidden monthly demand zone and a hidden weekly demand zone, and it's rejecting from this rally based rally demand zone share, of which means you will have to look for buy opportunities, of which means from there you go to your 4-hour time frame. Always use your 4-hour time frame to mark your significant support and resistance levels. Please always use your 4-hour time frame, no any other time frame, right? So in this case, you'll have to look for a significant resistance level. So the first one that you can mark is this one here, which is closer to the current market price. Like I said, always pick the one that is closer to the current market price, okay, for scalping or day trading purposes. So as you can see here, this was our first resistance here. This was our first resistance, second resistance, then the price engulfed our level here, our significant level. As you can see, the price is retracing back to this area here, so which means we will have to look for our fresh demand zone around this area here, right? So let us refine in the smaller time frame. Always remember, we will still apply the same rules. How did price leave the zone? Time spent at the zone. And please, if you do not find the setup, do not force it. If you see that this a certain pair is not giving you the setup that you're looking for, move on to the next pair. So let me check. So as you can see here, we have a drop based rally demand zone here, which is looking so beautiful. Yeah, so this is our demand zone for Bitcoin USD here, right? So this is our demand zone on Bitcoin USD. As you can see, the zone is closer to our significant resistance here, right? So we can pick this as our demand zone. This one, I don't think it's likely to hold the price. I don't think it will hold the price. And also by looking at the time spent at the level, you can see this area here, it was very choppy. If you see such things on your chart, just know that it's a mess there. Unlike this one, check this one, it's on its own, it's a zone standing on its own without any choppy market or time spent at the level here. So let us check the rules. Time spent at the level, we'll consider this 1, 2, 3. We can also include this one, we can say 4 candles within our zone. Then time spent at the level was, sorry, how did price leave the zone? As you can see, the price left the zone with a significant bullish manner here, right? So which means it fits the requirements. It fits the requirement, and that's our zone on Bitcoin USD. Let me check the last one. So currently I'm on GER 30 or the German 30 index. So German 30, as you can see, the price has been pushing up. As you can see, the price has been rejecting to the upward side here on the current month. We want to know why the price is going up, because we do not have any visible zone around this area here. So on the weekly time frame, let's check. On the weekly time frame, you can see that this is the reason why price has been going up. On the monthly time frame, it's a hidden zone, right? As you can see, that's the level there. So on the weekly time frame, the price was rejecting from this hidden weekly demand zone here with a significant imbalance. As you can see, the zone has a significant move, and you can see the price has rejected from this level here, okay, in a quick manner by looking at this rejection. So we can say that for now that what you call German 30 is bullish. We'll say that German 30 is bullish, so we'll have to look for buy opportunities. So in that case, you can go to your 4-hour time frame, use your 4-hour time frame to mark your significant support and resistance, right? So if we had to look at the 4-hour time frame, this is the current market price, right? So we can just go down and to the left and look for recent significant support or resistance. So here we're looking for resistance. So as you can see, we have this level here, resistance number 1, resistance number 2, right? And the price engulfed our resistance level, significant resistance level. So we have to look for our zone around this area here for buy opportunities. So in that case, as you can see already, we have a rally base, rally demand zone within our area here. Good. As you can see, that's our zone on German 30 here. So that's our zone on German 30. As you can see, it's closer to our significant resistance levels. So there are higher chances that the price might come back to this level here today, which is Monday, sorry, or by New York session. It happens, like I've seen it happen. Usually you can also catch these setups during the fundamentals or during the news, during news releases, like, yeah. There's so many advantages. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you this scenario. Please do make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and please tell me what you think about it, right? Please tell me how I can improve my videos, or anyhow, any suggestion is fine, negative or positive. I will take it as a room for improvement. Thank you for liking my content and following my content, guys. Thank you, and please do reach out to me on Facebook or Telegram if you want to ask anything. Sure.